All right, guys, so by this point, you've realized that there is no magic pill. There's not a supplement you can take. There's no shortcuts. It's diet, hard work, and monitoring what you're eating. So with that being said, a couple of foods that you can't eat that are going to help you reach those goals and get there quicker is going to be supplements. I get this question all the time. And there's three main supplements that have been researched for years. You'll never see them banned from the shelves or taken out for that matter. And that's going to be a protein supplement, a creatine supplement, and caffeine. My preference on those is I love to get caffeine in before I work out. Helps increase my heart rate. It mimics adrenaline a little bit. Gets me going really, really well in the gym, just like coffee. Sometimes I even do black coffee. Then your post-workout is going to be a protein. There's a big misconception that protein turns to fat if you don't use it somehow. The best way for me to explain protein to everybody is going to be protein powder is just a blended up high protein food that you drink and it gets digested faster since it's in liquid form. It's not this crazy thing that you just drink it turns to fat if you don't work out. Like, it's just crazy. All protein does is get delivered quicker because it's in powder form, and that's what it is. The second reason protein is really, really good to consume is because if you have a protein goal of 150 plus grams per day, it's really hard to eat that much food without getting some form of liquid protein in. I know most of the guys I work with that are around 200 grams of protein get 2 shakes in a day, and that's 60 grams of protein without milk, and you can just do the math in your head, plus 16. So it's really, really, really good supplement in order to achieve those results. And remember, it's just a supplement. 2 tips on that is don't try to have it, for a big meal before you work out. Have it as an extra after you work out with a meal, and then never have like 2 back-to-back. So what I mean by that is don't have it for breakfast because you're on the go, and then for a snack because you're on the go, unless like you absolutely have to, just because that's not gonna help you keep full for very long. What you wanna do is kind of maybe just have it between meals, post-workout or right before you go work out, and that's really just gonna aid the recovery process. And as well, if you have it between meals, it's just gonna be another protein feeding to help you hit your ultimate goal. It's probably gonna be a high protein goal that you have. Next supplement is gonna be creatine. It's safe for both men and women, but if you've never used it in the past, I typically just don't recommend it. If it's something you've used in the past or you've seen somebody have good results with it, you can use it. It helps with recovery, helps with muscle gaining. It does hold water, so if your ultimate goal is just see that scale move, I wouldn't recommend taking it, but it really does help with the process of recovery. And then the other one that everybody should be taking is a multivitamin. Just a 1 a day men's or women's is perfect. And the reason is no matter how much food you're eating, no matter how much healthy food you're eating, it is almost impossible to get all of the nutrients you need in through food. And I mean, all of our nutrition labels, including like orange juice, date back from the 60s. They have not been updated. And as if you can think back to the 60s, how much science has progressed since then, it's a vast, vast, vast amount and majority of labels that are wrong. For example, orange juice says it meets over 100% of vitamin C, and really it's 0. So taking multivitamin is just going to be your sure way of making sure you get a full panel of nutrients and vitamins, especially if you're going through the flexible approach of dieting. That approach allows you to eat a lot more fast foods and prepackaged food, and sometimes those lack some vitamins and minerals. So just in terms of your micronutrients, again, your vitamins and minerals are micronutrients, have a supplement in terms of like a 1 a day, and that's gonna be perfectly fine for not everybody to take. Other thing to remember about the supplement intake is going to be, these are great items to take with you when you're on the go, as I mentioned before. Supplements are going to be just that, they're supplements. So not just are they good pre and post workout and things like that, but they also are going to help you meet your daily goals of protein, of fiber, calories in general when you're on vacation. I was up in San Francisco earlier last year, and aside from eating out a lot, I still made a stop by Safeway real quick and bought 2 8-packs of protein shakes just to have supplement on vacation. It's super easy and attainable. It's something you can do all the time, and that's the thing. It took me 5 extra minutes to run in Safeway real quick and grab those. Sometimes it seems a little extreme to other people, but it really is going to help you have long-term results and long-term consistent results at that.